In this video, I'm going to show you how to deploy and configure the tyGraph for Atlas Power BI report. Before you begin, ensure that you are using the same account that you used to sign up for tyGraph pages. Also, make sure that you have your organization's Application Insights ID that was provided to you at the time of sign up if you're a SaaS customer, or retrieve that information from the Azure portal. I'm in Power BI and I'm using the same account that I used to sign up for tyGraph pages. On the left navigation, I'm going to click Get Data. On the Services card, I'm going to click Get. I'll use the search to find Atlas, and then I'll click on the tyGraph for Atlas card. I'm going to click Get It Now, and then Get It Now again. Finally, we'll click Install, and Microsoft AppSource will now deploy the tyGraph for Atlas report into my tenant's Power BI workspace, and this process can take about 15 minutes for it to complete. There's no real screen feedback to let you know when it's complete, so after 15 minutes, come back to your browser, refresh the screen, and then we'll carry on from there. 15 minutes has gone by and I'm going to return to my Power BI session, refresh the screen, and then come down to Workspaces and search for Atlas. I can see our new tyGraph for Atlas workspace has been created. And then I can see my data set and my report entry. After a few moments, you'll notice that a yellow bar shows across the screen, letting you know that you're viewing the report with sample data and that you have the option to connect your data. Let's click Connect Your Data. Replace the default App Insights application ID with the one that was provided to you by tyGraph support. Let's scroll down and take a look at some of the other parameters, specifically the period days. This variable, or this parameter, will control the amount of data that comes into the report. By default, it's 60 days. You may want to extend that, and if you do, simply change it to a number that makes sense to you for the size of your organization, for your reporting needs, and also how performant the report is. For this example, I'm going to change it to 180 days and continue to scroll down and ensure that under Advanced, my data set will refresh daily automatically. Let's click Next. The authentication method that we want to ensure is set is OAuth number 2, and then we're going to click Sign In and Connect. This is where it's important to ensure that you are using the same account for the tyGraph pages sign up that you are for configuring the tyGraph for Atlas report. I'm going to select my account, and the rest of the authentication process will continue. Authentication is complete and successful, and now you'll notice that we have a spinning progress icon located in the yellow bar and also to the right of the refresh column inside of the data set. Depending on the amount of data coming into the report, this could take up to 15-20 minutes. We'll take another break and come back to it. I've come back to my tyGraph for Atlas report now that the refresh is completed, and I'm going to click into the report to make sure that I'm seeing my data. The report loads and I can see the values that I expect for my environment. I'm going to click back into the workspace. I'm going to ignore the Update the App message, and I'm going to look at the security for the Power BI workspace. I'm going to want to include an additional member as an administrator, and you simply put in their email address, set the access level to admin, and then click add. If you have members of your team who can edit the report, think of your subject matter experts, they should also be added to the workspace, but they should be added as a contributor. The contributor level of access lets them update the report, but not affect the tyGraph for Atlas template app. Read-only users or viewers can be added through the workspace, or preferably through Power BI apps. And we will include a link to the instructions to complete that exercise in the video show notes. Now that the report has been downloaded from AppSource, the data has been configured, I've confirmed that it's going to refresh automatically, and the data is in fact in the report and my access is set. This concludes the installation and configuration of the tyGraph for Atlas report. Thanks for watching.